Hey guys, Chad here with the Curious Vida YouTube channel, and I'm here with my daughter Isabella, and we are here near the Great Continental Divide. You can see the mountains right there. Those are the divide peaks that you have to drive over. Basically on the eastern side of the Continental Divide, if water flows down on the east side, it'll go eventually towards the Atlantic or the Gulf of Mexico. If it flows down on the west side of the Continental Divide, then water flows towards the Pacific Ocean. So that's what the Continental Divide is. So the trees you see here without the leaves are the aspen trees, and then the ones that are green are the evergreens. There's different kinds of trees up here: pine trees, firs, spruce trees. But the snow is starting to melt, so the deciduous trees are going to start to grow back their leaves pretty soon. I lost my daughter. Hey, don't fall off the cliff, okay? Stay up here with me. Alright, we're just looking for a spot where we can have lunch. I'm thinking this stump looks like a good place to sit on. Right here. That's a nice stump, right? Yeah. You have to watch out for moose and bears, okay? They say okay. I tell her to watch out for moose and bears, and she's just like, yeah, whatever, Dad. Check out this view back here. You got the continental peaks. These are like 13,000 feet, maybe 14. I don't know exactly which ones they are, but probably 14ers. Just amazing view. Just a little bit windy, but we're not complaining. You ready to make some lunch? Yeah. All right, we got our folding saw here, so we can cut up some of this dead wood here and build a bushcraft shelter so we can block off some of this wind and cook some lunch. And then I have a this is a Middle Eastern kukri knife. It is a typical bushcraft knife that's used in the Middle East. I got this when I was on tour in the Air Force in Turkey, so we're going to use that. Actually, I'm kidding, I just bought this on Amazon, but that is actually what it is. It's a kukri knife. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's a Middle Eastern jungle knife. We're going to put that to use today. Right there.
Right there?
That one right there.
Sure.
There you go. Just drag it over. Put it on the ground. Don't like that in the head.
Sorry.
Put it over there with the other one.
Okay.
Throw it over there with the other one. Right there. Perfect. Good job. Okay, bring those over there.
That one. I'm okay.
Okay. You just grab the end of it, though.
Huh?
Come, put it down, drop it. Come over here and grab the end.
Okay.
Grab the end right here. Grab it. There you go. Now just pull it back there.
Okay.
There you go. Now pull it. Good job. Perfect. I think that's enough for right now.
Okay. We're gonna chop it up.
Okay, just drop it right there. All right, good job. All right, my little bushcraft helper helped me get some of this wood, and then we're gonna chop it up and gonna make a little shelter so we can cook, because this wind out here is absolutely insane.
Whoa.
Good, watch out. Okay.
Sure. You won't step on it though.
Huh?
You won't step outside this one.
All right, we had to retie to some different trees because Isabella's a little bit too big for some of these small pine trees. So we had to find some bigger ones because she pulled one over. So now she's in her hammock. She's gonna relax. Say hi.
Hello.
Say hi, Isabella.
Hello.
Are you relaxing?
Yeah.
You enjoying the mountains back there? Maybe see a moose? Are you looking for moose?
Yeah.
Let's find a moose.
Okay.
No, don't get down. Just find it from right here with your eyeballs.
Come on.
Okay, don't fall over either.
The other is like right here. We'll go back to the work.
Put them over here.
Okay, done.
Watch your fingers. You lose your fingers.
I'm gonna make George. Oh, stop it.
Okay.
Okay.
Here you go. You like this?
Now we have to cook lunch.
Cook lunch?
Uh-huh.
Here, I got you a pillow too.
Okay.
Let me blow you up a pillow.
Uh-huh.
Then you can lay down and relax. Just stick the leaves in your eyeball. We got this inflatable pillow. It just folds up. You can see the little bag that it folds up into. It's super awesome. And then you have something to put your head down on instead of pine boughs and twigs. All right. Look at that. Huh? Looking nice? Daddy. Oh yeah.
Have one white pillow.
Huh?
One white pillow.
I only brought one pillow. Just gonna cut this off because it's already dead and I didn't need to cut anything. Get it out of our way. Oh, we lost our net. Yeah, well, we have a little bit of space here. Now we need to go scoop up some clean snow. All this stuff is old and dirty, but we're gonna find some deeper stuff back here. You might have a few extra spices in here. from...
Hey! I wanna go too.
What are you doing? Let's go.
I fell down.
Okay, so let's fall down.
Come with me.
All right, I got some. You carry it back.
Okay.
That's spicy mountain snow with herbs and with herbal flavors and moose pea and bird pea, but we'll boil it so it'll be safe, right? All right, we're gonna cook some lunch. I've got this little portable burner that works on isobutane propane mix, or it works on regular propane bottles if you have a propane bottle, so it's pretty convenient.
Let's start playing a knife. Like this, a knife.
I think I froze my finger a little bit. You said what, Bella?
Isn't this a knife?
It's a knife, a spoon, and a fork.
Yeah, with the knife on top.
Yeah, so Bella's showing us the plasticware we have, the camping plasticware that we have. A spoon and a knife and a fork. And then it slides in here, just like this. See if I can figure it out. Slides in here just like this. Snaps in like that. Hold that for me for a minute. Set up. We got a little tree growing right here. Ooh, splinters in there. Nice. Pull that out. Bring me the knife. We're gonna chop this off.
A knife? Do you make a big knife or small knife?
This knife right here. We want any more splinters. Some kind of splinters growing out of there. Alright. There you go. Got to use our cookie knife.
Do a cream knife?
So, we're going to test out these storm-proof matches right here. And it's a windy day. I have the tarp up, so we can go over there and stay out of the wind if we want to. But we're going to test out these storm-proof matches today. And this comes in a waterproof container, and it floats with, I think you can store 50 storm-proof matches in here, which basically, if they were to get wet, they are still supposed to be able to strike in light. So we're going to see how it does in the wind. Also, this is supposed to be better for the wind because it's set aside from the actual Let's set this guy up so it's balanced. All right. This is pretty balanced. This is a nice little cooking spot right here. What do you think, Bella?
Good.
And then this, you just turn the knob here, get this fired up. You can hear it coming out. And then we're going to start light this match right here. And then we're going to light this match, see if we can get it on first try. There we go. And it's lit. I'm just going to let this burn out, actually. Then I'll throw it in the snow. We don't want to start any fires out here. So, speaking of starting fires, there is a open fire ban. So open fires are restricted. So we're camping on the camp stove. So this is already going. And then Bella's gonna bring me, so one try on this, and it lit, no problems. And now we have our fire started. It's a little breezy, so we'll see how this does. That's good, let it boil up a little bit. And melt all that ice. We got these Mountain House adventure meals. Which one do you want, Bella? You want breakfast skillet, or do you want beef stroganoff and noodles?
I think I will pick more like this one.
Breakfast skillet?
Mm-hmm.
Hold it over the dirt. Hold it over here so I don't split it. Very hot, okay? And then we're gonna take the spoon, mix it all up. There you go. Yummy.
Now I'm gonna.
And then we gotta close it up. You gotta let it wait for like 5 minutes, okay? You hungry?
Yeah. That one eating that. That one eating that.
Alright, don't spill it, okay? This is all we have.
Okay.
Here, put your feet over here so they stay there.
Okay.
How's yours taste?
Good.
Yeah?
Do you want to taste that?
Yeah.
Super good.
Super good?
Yeah. Taste it. Would you?
Mm. You wanna try some more?
Whoa.
560 calories. Good. So for bear protection, I do have a can of bear spray, but I've never had to use it. We've actually never had any kind of encounter with bears out here. But here's the thing. You can tell how windy it is out here, and the wind circulates and blows from all directions at all different speeds at all times during the day. You know, 1 minute it's going to be 10 miles an hour, then it gusts up to over 30. And if I'm going to have my life and my family's life dependent on whether or not the wind's blowing in the right direction, I don't know. I just don't feel like this is going to cut it. There's a good chance I could spray it on myself, or I could spray it on my kids. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But I do carry, when I'm out here, I do carry 10 millimeter 1911 with me. It's on my hip. And that's also to protect us from moose, which are not afraid of humans. So they'll walk right up to your camp. They don't care about you. You can walk up to them. They're not going to run away. I've seen people taking pictures, tourists taking pictures of moose walking within feet of a moose and her calf, and it's just absolutely insane. But the moose will let you get close because they're not afraid of you. But the thing is, they're massive animals. They're well over 1,000 pounds. The bulls are big out here. So if a moose wanted to turn around and do something to you, or if they became aggressive, I don't think this is going to cut it. So I do have the 10 millimeter 1911 with me. I mean, it's the best thing that I can do without carrying a huge rifle with me. But we've never had any issues, but you know, I have to be able to protect my family. You know, I'm out here and I have to have some kind of peace of mind. And I'll bring the bear spray. Maybe one day I'll be able to test it out and see if it'll run a bear off, or maybe it'll get sprayed in my face, but we'll see what happens. Also, for another safety device that I have, I'm cooking Bella's boots here because she got them all wet. We didn't know we were going to be walking in all this wetness. Another safety device I have here is this Garmin InReach. And this Garmin InReach is a must-have. This is probably the most important thing that you can bring out here. This is the InReach Explorer, and it has GPS. It has a map. It has a topographic map, so I can see the different elevation of the land. It'll show you the rivers. I can create waypoints. I can let my wife know exactly where I am. I can text her and send messages back and forth, let her know what we're doing when we're heading back, and she can see exactly where I am on any kind of GPS map, Google Maps or whatever. I think it might use an older version of Maps, but it's the same thing. So anyhow, I can use this for texting back and forth, GPS location, mapping, and being able to find my way back to where we came, because you can create waypoints on here. And also it has a, emergency beacon SOS right here. In case of emergency, you can contact the search and rescue and let them know that you need assistance or whatever is wrong, and they'll come out and hopefully help you, hopefully be able to help you. But like I said, since it has a GPS, they can find your exact location. So this is a must-have. I'd have to say this is the most important thing, because out here there's rivers and snow in the wintertime, and there's water everywhere. So there's rivers everywhere. You can always go find water somewhere, as long as you have a way to purify the water, boil the water. In the wintertime, or even now, it's middle of May, there's still snow everywhere, so you can always boil the water. So, you know, you need water to survive, and I'd say you probably need to have a good GPS device with location and a way to communicate back and forth. So I just wanted to go over that and show some of our safety features that we have while we're out here, because we are literally in the middle of nowhere. There's no cell signal, there is nothing. I don't know, I think it's close to an hour to, it's probably about half hour to 45 minutes. No, it's probably closer to an hour to the closest very small town if we ever need to get any kind of help. So, anyhow. All right, guys, we're not staying overnight tonight, but we might come out here another time, bring the whole family and set up a base camp and everything. But we're gonna start packing up. Yeah, we got a big drive to head back home. It's probably gonna be a couple hours. So we wanna get out of here safe and sound before it starts to get dark. All right, we almost packed up without cooking some marshmallows. So that's Bella's favorite part about camping. That's the only way I can get her to come out here, is to tell her we're gonna roast some marshmallows. Okay. All right, we need to go find a good marshmallow stick.
Oh, I got one.
Is that a good one?
Sure.
Let's see. We need one a little bit stronger.
A little bit stronger.
Yeah, this is perfect right here. Look. All right. All right, Bella, this one's good.
But we made the cracker on top.
Well, I didn't bring any crackers, just roasted marshmallows. Looks good, right? It's hot though, you gotta be careful, so you gotta blow on it. Take a little tiny bite. Take a little tiny bite. Good? Mm-hmm. Okay. What we're camping in front of right now, we'll call this day camping. There is a Forest Service road here, but I wasn't going to hike all through the melting snow with my 5-year-old daughter. You just can't tell, you know, what's stable and what's not. So we picked a nice dry spot right above the road. It's easy access. When we're done, we can leave and we can hike back to the truck. But we're in front of this huge, it's like a wetlands. There's a river or a creek that's flowing down here. All this water is melting into the river. And the Michigan River is around here somewhere. Canadian and Michigan rivers, I haven't checked to see which one, if we're near one or the other. This might be the Canadian River. We were near the Michigan River earlier when we were coming through the pass. But this is all just wilderness. All the way to the Divide Mountains up here, the peaks, all the way to the other side. And then you have to drive for another hour before you get back into any kind of civilization. So it's absolutely amazing. It's peaceful. There's no sounds out here except for the wind and the birds. So she's loving her marshmallow. You would think this would be like the ideal place to see moose or elk. This looks like the perfect place to see elk herding. Maybe in the summertime, I imagine this is probably their favorite spot. But we haven't seen anything. We just seen some birds and prairie dogs. We haven't seen any big game or anything like that. There's another big pile of moose poop right here. This one's a huge pile. It doesn't look like it's fresh from today, but it's a big pile. So they're out here. We just didn't get a chance to see them. Maybe next time when we come back. You ready?
Yep. That's a huge pile of moose poo.
It's a big pile of moose poo?
Yeah.
Alright. So here's the danger of the snow melt, is that you can be walking what you think is solid snow, but underneath it could be a river flowing like this. And if you stepped in it and fell through, I can't even imagine what kind of situation you'd be in. Here's a good visual of what that would look like. So today we just stayed away. Today we just stayed away from walking in the snow because everywhere is melting and everywhere are little rivers and streams. So right there you can see it. You could just be walking on the snow, you don't know where the drop-offs are, and you could fall right through and be soaked in freezing water, or worse, hypothermia, or you even float down, especially if it's a little kid or something. I don't know, it might be worse for me since I weigh more. But you could sink right through and they've been stuck. Half of it's frozen snow and frozen ice, so definitely something to be aware of when you're walking out here.
Okay.
All right, this is the best example of what I was trying to say. So you could be walking in what you think is a field of snow, and then underneath is a flowing river of water. You can see in this place, in this area, you can see right here where it's melted and it's flowing. Underneath is all water and it's all flowing from somewhere up above, but it's all flowing underneath of the snow and the ice. So you could be walking through that and go straight down. All right guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. We hope that you enjoyed this video as much as we did. This is a great experience for myself and Isabella. This is our first time doing a day camp at a place like this at a time like this. And if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to check out some of our camping adventure videos. We're trying to put out new videos every Saturday if we can. Can't promise anything, but that's what we're trying to do. There you go. That's about as beautiful as it gets. All right, thanks for watching.